Yes.
So you arrive Kenya.
This
girl who left and nobody knew who she was.
Imagine.
Now has people
who
cheering.
just wanted to mix powders to do pharmacy. So I'm trying to remember whether we were taken home or we went and stayed at the Stanley. Finally, sleeping at the Stanley, eating that beautiful breakfast. It was awesome. Yeah, sleeping in your own room, that nice comfortable bed. Me, I seen in Kwasizimi. I swear. Even when you're coming out of the shower and you're freezing, you're still leaving the AC on. Like, I'm going to use you. So
Jua ya Ngong.
Lakini labda nilikuwa nimezoea baridi ya Ngong.
Okay.
Ndio labda AC nilikuwa sizimi.
Okay.
Me, you can't share a room with me. Me, I'm on 17 degrees throughout. Anyway, so you know, give or take, you know, fact that I can't remember whether we went home first and then came back to stay at the Stanley. But we came and now we're getting ready for the unveiling. That was happening at Village Market, the same place we auditioned the first day.
So that means by the time the unveiling is happening, the episodes have caught up to the point of the unveiling.
They have caught up.
Okay, so before that, a guy's been like, are you beginning to get your friends who are in Loreto?
Yeah. I mean, there was a lot of that.
She's always been my girl.
Congratulations. You know, you always used to sing so much. Kumbe, it has paid off. You know, those kind of things.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So here we are. We stay at the Stanley. We get ready. We pick out what we're going to wear. We go for rehearsals at Sikiliza. We had these guys in hoodies.
Hey, remember Club Sikiliza?
Hey, that place used to kick you. But it has so much drama. So much drama. Where have you gone to kiss Nani's boyfriend? Anyway, those were good times. You know, just so much unnecessary drama used to happen. Youth is something. Anyway, so tukafika wapi. We went for rehearsals and we'd been told that they were going to have these hooded guys wearing hoods because people had not known who the winners were up until then. So we did a whole choreography thing, how we were going to come out, you know, with the microphone and somizis, you know. You know. Guy, youth is nice. So we did our rehearsals. We went back home. Stanley. We went back to the Stanley and we got ready, and all our parents had been invited. We'd been given tickets also for friends and cousins and whatever.
It was media crazy.
Media was crazy. Media was very crazy. And first of all, I will take you back a bit. Remember when you asked when we got back whether we were picked up by a limo? No, we were given cars from Marsh Auto, if I remember it correctly. Everyone in their own car. And I remember in my ride, we played I'll teach you how to stunt man. I'm shining, man. I'll teach you how to stunt. I felt like a star. Hey, rims like, over there, 7 Series BM, 6 Series Benz. Oh, it was so awesome. It was so awesome. I think that's the first time I heard of 50 Cent. And then I became a lover of his music. Yeah, I listened to the opposite of what I sing. So we had our own car. So on this day, when we were taken to Sikiliza, I feel like we were taken in a limo. That's what I feel. I don't know whether it's
memory
true.
fails.
Tukaeka huko backstage nini huko ndio karaoke yako akaniletea ka something. And then we got on stage. And it was noise. People were chandeliering, the keleles, you see the smile on your parents' faces. I think my auntie Kuni was also there. In fact, when I won Popstars and I was going to SA, she gave me $100. She gave me $100 for congratulations. Maze, nili shop. Anyway, so we get on stage, we perform, kelele, kina Nameless were there by virtue of being uncle. You know, and I think a bunch of other musicians were also there.
Yeah.
And
question, when you say you perform, it's just that one song?
Yes, I think we just did Leta Wimbo.
Okay.
Yeah, just so this is us.
Yeah.
And tukamaliza sasa photos. Wait. I was not expecting that. We took so many photos and we did so many autograph signing, like on the EP. People were lining up. People were lining up for us. I remember that's the first time I met Deborah Sanaipei. And she was so excited because she's like my namesake. And she actually wrote about me at the time she was writing for The Nation as well. Yeah. And she wrote, "What's in a name?" It was really such an honor. And then the late Chris Kirubi, I still have pictures with him. Alipanda paka maviti kupiga picha na sisi like this. I mean, it was so much. It was so much pomp and color and just excitement. And I think that's the first time I was like, oh my God,
I'm a star. And by the time it's been unveiled at Sikiliza, I'm sure they had also connected it with the final episode dropping where...
Yes, I think they've done that. In fact, I think the yeses, that's what it coincided with. Yeah, because obviously once you've seen that, then Unveiling really doesn't make any sense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It was something. I'm remembering I was in a yellow sweater top that was open over here. Those days when you could show your flat stomach. And then it was katu kukote. I had a hat. And I had these really, really tight jeans. Yeah.
So, that day, your life completely changes.
Completely.
Like you become instantly
superstars.
One of the most famous people in the country.
Exactly.
Had you been taught had you been prepared and been told, listen, guys.
So thank you for bringing that up, because those were some of the lessons that we got like in essay in terms of, like answering questions.
What? PR.
But I feel like it should have been a bit more intense than that. I think there should have been leeway to say, no, I don't want to answer that question. Because I think most of the times when you're called for an interview, you feel that everything you're asked, you must answer.
Yeah.
And sometimes you end up giving a very silly answer, or an answer that's not the truth, because you feel like it's a must to answer. But
experience now has taught you that.
Oh, you don't know. You don't know. Like, I mean, you will not get me to say something I don't want.
I get
it. And if you joke,
you will leave.
Yani.
Guys, this is why we have to treat them like queens, man.
I'm telling you. But you see, for me,
no, but I get it. Yeah, no, I fully understand.
I think you have to know the person that you're interviewing and the kind of things that they are willing to talk about.
Respect their values.
So
even get to know their values.
Yeah. Get to know who you're interviewing. That's what research is about.
Yep.
You know, it can't just be a blanket assumption that this is an artist, I can ask them anything. No, you cannot do that. We have personal lives as well. We have people who, I've got my A team that's watching me, and then you want me to go talk about what we did in which club, even you Bishwa. There's nothing like that. So, but experience taught me a lot in terms of how to handle the press, how to handle the fans, and what kind of things you can talk about and which ones you just, you leave uko nyuma. Because I remember we did an interview with Sema.
Because after that night, it's interviews galore.
Interviews galore. So we went back to the Stanley. I think we're still staying there for maybe another 3-4 or a week. And we did like Kiss 100 with Caroline and Nyambane. Nyambane, I think,
your future workplace.
He brought a banana and fish for breakfast. I don't know. But I was so upset that day. I was so upset because it was among the first interviews that we did. And I'm like, why do we have to wake up so early? We are in a hotel, a beautiful one at that. You're saying we're going to eat breakfast to Kombele. Come on, munani waste. So went for that interview. Yeah, future workplace. Never imagined that. Radio is not something I'd thought about.
In fact, at this time, radio and acting, they're not in your periphery.
In my mind at all. Popstars, it's music now.
Yeah.
So a lot now from there was interviews, performances. Homeboys was organizing performances for us. And
Homeboys became your management company.
Yes.
They took you under their wing and said, it's our job to manage this artist.
Yeah.
They're still paying you. Are you getting an allowance?
The way things ended, I think we all just lingered that story.
No,
Oh, at the time.
At that time, yeah. Of course.
Yeah. So remember, there was still the other 100,000 that was being now given to us, pole.
Okay, once
as we wait to get gigs and make some money and all those things. Yeah.
So that must have changed your life in terms of, yo, dad, mom, like me, I'm good. Here's some shopping.
Here's some shopping money. Yeah. I mean, it was really, really good. I can't tell you that there was much that I did with it. I think we came from SA with so much, like even in terms of shopping and hair and what. It was mostly just used for upkeep. You know, this month you've got your 20K or your 25 Gs, you've got fare, you've got to do.
But how old are you making that kind of money, and how long ago is that? Like, just think about it.
So this is 19, straight out of college. In fact, it's so funny. I turned 19 4 days before we left for SA.
Oh.
Yeah, because we left on the 26th of March.
And so when you come back and Homeboys are doing gigs, are you being paid by Homeboys for the gigs?
Yes, we were being paid.
Also for the gigs?
Yes, also for the gigs. There was some Tumanis going somewhere to us. But I know towards the end of Sema, there was that bit of rumor that, oh, these guys have been playing us without money. We've not been receiving all the cash. They've been paid. And, you know, they had a whole printout of, this is the money that these guys paid us. This is the money that we are owed, that we've not been paid. No. Anyway, I'll get to that.
Yeah, okay.
Because it was a whole meeting with our parents. You'd think we're in high school.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Kila mtu aliitwa na muzazi wake. Anyway. So we do the gigs. I mean, the love. I remember we went once to excuse me, Makini, and we performed, and then they had set up a stage for us where we could do the autographs
for your EP.
Yes, for the EP. This is still not Mwewe. No, not yet. And so we have this.
But what songs on the EP at this time? The only song
Leta Wimbo, Leo, and there was another one. I cannot remember.
Okay.
There were supposed to be 4 songs on that nini.
Okay.
On that EP. I can't seem to remember.
Okay.
And so these children line up with their parents in the sun.
No way.
It was one of the most memorable events that we went to. The line was like this. They're all waiting to just get an autograph.
What?
That moved me. It really did. You know, every day you're being reminded of who you are and how many people look up to you and want to be like you. Yeah.
So fame, let me ask you about fame now, because you see, your fame shoot was instant.
Yeah.
What I mean by that is, over that week, once you're declared the winner, it's not like there were 92,000 channels. It's not like there was the internet the way it is today. So everybody's eyeballs were on that show.
Yes.
That's what makes Sema so amazing. The Kenyan music industry was also exploding, the urban pop Kenyan music industry.
Yeah.
In fact, you guys are the foundation of that blowing up. You guys, Necessary Noise, those kind of, you get.
Yeah.
So the fame that must have instantly come. Now, when you're walking, when you say, now, you're pop thing, could you even walk?
Yeah. I was still taking jabs.
You're still taking jabs?
Yes.
But in the jabs, was there conversation?
Yes, some people would recognize you and say, oh, I'm such a big fan. Oh, my daughter loves you. You know, those kind of things.
Yeah. Were you feeling okay taking the jabs?
It's what I had to do. What was the other option?
Sanaipei, let's break this myth.
But it's true.
So, after the unveil, it's back to normal life. You'll just be told, guys, we meet at this time, we have an interview at this place. Okay,
so with Homeboys, for example, sometimes they would try, like, you know, Matase is far. Okay. And then you've got I think Kevin was living in Umo and Pam is living in South Sea. So
for Pam we understand.
Homeboys iko Baricho Road. Hao wanadropiwa tu hapa. Wakifikiria sasa sana. Mpaka tuende huko kote Matase. So sometimes they would drop us. They used to have a driver called Makori. Loved Makori, awesome people. And sometimes he would drop me home or sometimes he would drop me at the current stage.
Yes.
And then I'd take a mathri to Ngong, and then take another mathri to Matasia.
Yeah.
Or sometimes Musyoka would drop us. John would give him the car and say, drop them home. Drop the kids home. Yeah, so, but otherwise, I went on taking matatus. I lived life normally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And did the work schedule now increase?
Yes, absolutely. We had to be going to Homeboys to do rehearsals, and now obviously we're doing now the album. We're recording now Mwewe, which was a total of 17 songs. Yeah.